Hey guys, good morning. So I thought I would do something a little bit different today. It has been so hot all week, well in the 90s, incredibly humid. And I decided a couple days ago, I am not gonna cook until this heat wave breaks. So I wanted to show you guys what I would eat in a day on a day that I don't wanna cook at all. There might be one thing in there that you're like, that's a little cheaty, but we'll show you. So my name's Danny Taylor. Welcome back to the channel. I'm the co-owner of Vegan Proteins Online Coaching. And if you guys are vegan and interested in high protein vegan recipes, how to build muscle, burn fat, etc. as a vegan, you've come to the right place. So go ahead and hit subscribe because we put out new videos every week with recipes, meal plans, tips, tricks, and educational videos. I'm hungry. Let's eat breakfast. All right, so my breakfast this morning, I actually made last night. So I'll show you how I made it here. It is, I'm gonna have to do this by memory, 40 grams of oats, 15 grams of chia seeds, and I put a couple packets of stevia in there and a tiny little bit of vanilla, 1 cup or 240 mils of unsweetened soy milk, mix, and then I stuck it in the fridge. Overnight. Nope, I lied. Then I added, I want to say 70 grams of raspberries. Then I stuck it in the fridge overnight. So how did that come out? Well, it came out like this, and I am very much looking forward to it. But I am going to add probably about 1/3 cup of the edamame puffs I like so much to this. So this comes in at just under 20 grams of protein as it is. So I could make it up to 40 by adding a full serving, but I think I'm gonna add something in between a half and a full serving, so BRB. Okay, so check this out. No, I did not buy Peloton. My neighbors across the street actually put this thing out on the curb on a rainy day. So I naturally thought that it was broken because who would do that? 𝐬𝐿𝐫𝐿, however, saw it and dragged it across the street into our garage, plugged it in, and it works perfectly. And as if that wasn't enough, it came with shoes strapped into it that were exactly my size. So I've wanted one of these for a while, and I'll explain why in a sec. Okay, so why am I very excited to have this bike? Great question. A lot of you guys know I started doing CrossFit almost a year ago now, which is crazy. And I've gotten a lot better at it, but my biggest weakness is what a lot of people call your engine, which just means my capacity to do aerobic work for a long time is not great. And that's the thing that stops me during most of my workouts. It's not my strength or skill, it's that I can't breathe more than anything. And it's pretty common. So what I'm working on is trying to increase my VO2 max. And in order to do that, if you picture a pyramid, right, VO2 max is at the top. We have to build a very big aerobic base at the bottom, and the way we do that is by doing zone 2 cardio, which is cardio at about 60 to 70% of your max heart rate. So doing this here, and I got this nice little tray to put on here so I can still watch my check-ins and take my notes and stuff like that, means I can sit here and do zone 2 cardio for a long time. And you know, I just watch my heart rate on here, and the time flies by. I would be sitting down anyway. This is a better way to do it, and I kind of like it. Not kind of, I like it a lot better than the walking pad. That's just me. I can get my heart rate higher on here than on the walking pad, but I'm not shaking all over the place. I can still type, I can still take notes. I love it. So this is how I'm gonna watch and take notes on pretty much all of my check-ins on this fine Monday morning. So here we go. Okay, I've been working for several hours. I just finished recording a YouTube video. I am hungry, and this looks like a toddler's snack, but it's just what I'm in the mood for today. And you know, sometimes when it's like really hot outside, your appetite just isn't quite there as much as it normally is. Well, that's me today. So I am gonna have to make sure that I do get in some substantial carbs before I train tonight. because I'm not really in the mood for them. But here's the snack. Okay, we have some sad, dried looking carrots, about a half a cup of blueberries, roasted red pepper hummus, and this is my favorite vegan jerky. Guys, I mean, I know there's a new one that just came out that I haven't tried yet, but the primal strips, this has existed since I went vegan 24 years ago, and it's delicious, so we order them. Okay, so long before I head out to the gym, I want to get my dinner set up. Now this is as close to cooking as we're gonna get. I'm gonna boil some water in my kettle, which is a little doot on the machine, and I'm gonna make a cold, like peanut noodle salad type of dish. I'm gonna kind of make it up a little bit as I go, but I wanted to show it to you. So one of the things about doing a full day of eating without cooking is some of the stuff you've got to make a few hours in advance, because room temperature food is not usually that great either. So like cold food. So it's got to be, you have to kind of know what you're going to want in at least a few hours so that you can get it ready beforehand. Ooh, my head is on there. Okay. So I'll talk while I do this. I'm gonna use the ramen noodles that I got at Aldi. These have 20 grams of protein in here, but I'm just gonna use the noodles. So I'm pouring my boiling water on there until they're covered. And then I'm just gonna let them sit while I make the rest. I was definitely supposed to leave the top on it, that on it, so it holds it down. Okay, so it's just gonna be like a regular old peanut sauce, nothing too crazy about it. I should open this first. It's clearly a brand new peanut butter, which means all the oil's at the top. My only gripe about this no-cook day is that it's gonna be a bit lower in veggies than I normally like to have. So I'm gonna do a tablespoon, 16 grams, which was that was it. So sad what 16 grams looks like. Womp womp. And I'm just making this up, so I don't even know how this is gonna come out yet. I have PB2 Pure, which is just like a defatted, I thought this one was brand new too because it was downstairs. Can I have one video where I don't do something like that? I'm gonna add probably just one serving, so 13 grams of the peanut flour. That's gonna add another 6 grams of protein. A tablespoon, which is like 7.5 grams. So I'm probably gonna do 7 grams of brown sugar. There we go. How much of this am I gonna add? I don't know, I'm gonna eyeball it till it looks like it's a consistency that I want. This is a low sodium soy sauce, so that's 25 mils. Stuff I've used out of the way. Garlic powder, we're winging it. Ginger powder, we're winging it. Just gonna whisk it together with my fork. And I'm making the sauce right in the bowl I'm gonna put the noodles in. Usually if I'm making a single serving of something, that is what I do. So the noodles, when I put them in here, they're gonna be kind of wet. So it's okay if this sauce looks a little thicker than I would like it to be. See, it's like pretty thick. I could water it down, but I think the noodles themselves are gonna do that. Well, that came together rather fast. I thought about adding some sesame oil to this because that would taste really good, but the noodles are already a little high in fat. I did, 8 grams of fat worth of peanut butter, so I don't really feel like I want to add an oil to this, even though the flavor would be really good. But maybe if you have more fat macros to work with, you might like it that way. Our noodles, they've sat there for a few minutes. I'm gonna drain them. So there's still some spices in there and some of the little veggies, but I'm also gonna rinse them with cold water. And this concludes our cooking for the day. Coming back over here, I'm gonna dump in the noodles. They're probably still a little bit warm, but this is some frozen bok choy. It was starting to look not so great in the fridge, so I chopped it up and froze it. And it's been out of the fridge for like 3 minutes, or out of the freezer for just a few minutes, and it's already thawed. So these are gonna be our green leafies for the day. And I'm gonna add some canned mushrooms, some canned corn, and some edamame. When it comes to veggies, I'm more eyeballing it than anything else. I don't want it to be too sweet, so I only want a little bit of the corn. Put those in Tupperwares. And the edamame is frozen, which I forgot about. Unless 𝐸𝐿𝐵𝐿 ate it all, in which case, might not have it at all. All right, well, I lied. I don't have any edamame, but I do have some peas. So I'll add some peas. That's about a 1/4 cup. So now I'm just gonna stir this all together, and I'm trying to coat all the noodles in the sauce. Now these noodles in particular are very long, so I bumped the camera. So I'm actually just going to cut through them like twice and mix, mix, mix. So really gotta scrape the bottom of the bowl to make sure we get all that sauce up and incorporated. I'll probably put this in a bowl, a different bowl later, so it looks nicer when I actually eat it. And I'm gonna top it with some green onions then, but that's what it looks like right now. In the fridge she goes. All right, it's like 3 o'clock right now, which is my crappiest time of day. Like I always feel so blah around 3 o'clock, like there's nothing else I could possibly accomplish for the day. That's what my brain tells me at 3 every day, like we're done, we can call it. But we're not done and we can't call it. And normally what I would do is go outside and go for a walk, but I'm not doing that because it's so stinking hot. So I have been coming up to my office and I really cleared the space out a lot and practicing handstand stuff. So I'm working really hard on trying to be able to do a freestanding handstand, like not against a wall, so that I could eventually learn how to do handstand walks, but I'll just be tickled if I can get a handstand hold. I've been able to do handstands since I was a little kid. I always wanted to do gymnastics when I was a kid, and I was like pretty good at it too, but we just couldn't afford it, so I never got to actually take any classes. So I never learned anything more than I could kind of teach myself in my backyard. So now at 40 years old, I'm gonna try to learn how to get some handstands that are better than they are and learn how to walk. And I only do this for like, I don't know, depends on how my wrists are feeling, but never ever more than like 20 minutes. But that's what I'm gonna do right now. So I'll see what I can film. It's kind of hard to film in this room, like, cause it's just smallish, but we'll see what we can get. My wrists do feel a little bit beat up today. Start. So it's 4:15 right now. I'm gonna be leaving in about an hour to go to the gym. So I'm gonna have a meal right now, kind of, because I'm not really in the mood to have a meal at the moment. So it's just the heat, man. It just does it to you. I am gonna have one of these 𝐬𝐮 shakes. They're not my favorite, not gonna lie, but that's because I don't like protein shakes at all. But they do have 32 grams of protein, 8 grams of fat, but only 3 grams of carbs. So what I really need before this training session, 2 things: hydration with electrolytes and carbs. So it's time to introduce you guys to my 𝐬𝐮, which is unsweetened applesauce. And I am not kidding you when I say, this is huge. This is 46 ounces. I'm not kidding you when I say I probably eat half of one of these every single day. So the entire container, if I were to eat it, would be basically just straight carbs, 132 grams. So I'm gonna eat probably like 50 grams of carbs worth from this applesauce. Super easy to digest, fast digesting. It's apples, it's delicious. It's ice cold from the fridge, so, so good. And then I'm also going to finish my water, which I guess I'll show it to you over here. Already on my second one of these, it's 32 ounces of water. And because it's so hot, I don't do this year round. I added a stick of the Ultima electrolytes earlier today, and I'm gonna add one more when I go to the gym. Like I said, I don't do that every day. I usually have one a day because I get really sweaty at the gym. But now that it is so hot and humid and there is no air conditioning, It sometimes feels like I just put on a wet bathing suit before I even start lifting. So now I have 2 of those in a day on the days that I train. So that's what we doing. Okay, it is now time to go to the gym, and my CrossFit gym is in the process of moving. So the last one closed down, the new one hasn't opened yet. So we've been going to the owner's garage and working out in there, which is kind of funny because like once there's more than 5 of us, it's pretty crazy. But I'd much rather do that than not have access to a gym for 6 weeks. That would have made me an absolutely crazy person. So that's what we're gonna go do. I will film what I can film. I don't love filming other people doing their workouts and putting it up on the internet. And I just feel like, yeah, just filming the class is like very strange, and I'm not super comfortable doing it. In case you guys haven't noticed, I'm not super comfortable filming stuff in public. So we'll get what we get. It's like 2 hours later. That was literally one of the hardest workouts that I've ever done. I guess technically it was like 2 workouts. And it wasn't just me, everybody was like dying. That's it. Last round, let's go. They were really hard and in the heat, back to back, brutal. But hey, we did it, and hopefully we're 1% better at power cleans today. So I'm gonna go home, shower, because I am disgusting, and eat. Okay, it clumped up a little bit more than I thought it was going to. But that flavor is awesome. What would I do differently if I was going to do something differently? I'm not sure. I really like it this way. All right, I am now going to have some Ninja Creamy ice cream that I made yesterday, which was about 140 grams of frozen pineapple, a cup of soy milk, a couple stevia packets, a little vanilla, and 30 grams of pea protein. And I am gonna have some of this and hang out with this guy over here for the evening. All right, gonna eat my ice cream.
No, my ice cream.
My ice cream.
Nope.
You can have some. I actually only ended up having half. Sorry.
It's taking right up free.
I actually only ended up having half. So anyway, I am going to throw my macros for the day up on the screen. It was 2,000 calories on the nose, actually. And I actually, if I had eaten this entire thing, which was the original plan, I would have gone over my protein at 145 grams.
So I'm here to help you, basically, is what you're saying.
You're here to help me.
That's what I do.
So if you're a vegan who's looking to build muscle, burn fat, feel better, look better, get stronger, all of those things without losing your mind.
And steal Danny's ice cream.
Fill out an assessment down below, because we would love to be a part of your journey and help you get in the best shape of your life as a vegan. And if you liked the video, don't forget
to hit all the buttons and press the red button in the center of the room and like a video and hit subscribe, something like that. No, I'm gonna stop.
If you like the video, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, hit the bell, all the things I'm supposed to tell you to do at the end of a YouTube video. And we will talk to you soon. Stay cool, guys.
Later.
Bye. Get it cool? Because it was a very hot day.
Uh-huh.